Well, it's New Year, and Happy New Year to all you gardeners out there. If you've been born, bear with me with this. If you've been born 2,500 years ago, you might have been led by your priestess down into a cave, shown the mysteries, rung the bell. Fasted, crawled on your hands and knees, and all the rest of it. Sung hymns to the goddess, perhaps Demeter or something like that. And then at the end of it, you'd come out into the bright new day, perhaps into a grove, sunlight again, and the priestess would say, "Good news, we have defeated death," and then hold out her hand like this, and then show you these. So it's seed sowing time again. Hallelujah! It's the new year. Well, it's very, very early. There's a couple of things. Onions. It is the onion competition, which will lead the giant onion competition on our plot, which will lead to the grand ceremony of the year on the August bank holiday, when we compete with each other for bragging rights. Which is a very solemn ritual. I don't think it has the power to overrule the laws of the universe, but certainly establishes the gardening pecking order within the plot. So it's time to. So we're not going to be sowing a lot. So we're only going to be sowing onions today. There will be, in a couple of weeks' time, I shall grow some early potatoes in a bucket indoors, and in February it will start kicking off with things like spinach, various other bits and bobs, lettuce, but of course it's still winter. It's still winter until sort of two weeks through March. So let's not get over enthusiastic, but there are things to do. Thank God for that. And the gardening, we've had a sort of a 3-month hiatus, and the gardening year starts for me now. We've got 2 varieties. What I'm going to do is I use a shallow tray. What I'm going to do is just get them started indoors in the kitchen, and once they go to they'll go up, and then they'll sort of be hooked over a little bit, quite a lot actually, hooked over entirely, and then it's that point I'll very quickly prick them out and put them into three to a not a pot, what do you call them, a module. Anyway, we've got 2 varieties which the sacred elders of the plot have left in my summer house. So these are Bedfordshire Champion onion seeds. They are not the biggest. We normally do Robinson seed, which is competition. They're not massive, but they are really big. Those aren't. The Bedfordshire aren't. They are only moderate sized. Normal onion size you buy in a shop. So it's going to be a question of who's the best gardener, rather than, if you can take something ordinary and turn it into something, impressive, then that's to your advantage. But anyway, here's Ailsa Craig as well. So we've got two batches. We each get 20 seeds, and best man or woman wins. So water it first, but I'm only doing two small packets of 20 seeds. So water it first, so that you don't wash the seeds away. And this is it's quite awkward to see. So it's going to be black seeds on a black surface. I don't know whether any are stuck to my hands or not, because I've been mucking around with compost, but anyway, And remember, I've only got 20 seeds, so if they're duff seeds, but then they'll be duff for everybody. So again, it's a question of how good a grower you are. I regularly lose over half before we get to planting out, which will be like late March. That's Elsa Craig, which used to be in the old days. A big onion, but it doesn't compare to the latest breeds. They're good tasters. The good thing about Bedfordshire Champion, the ones I've just I think that might have been a mistake doing that. I can't see whether or not I've achieved anything, but anyway, yeah, I can see a couple in there. And there's 5 in there. So I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to leave them there lying on top. So I'm going to leave them lying on top, put them in the kitchen, on the kitchen windowsill. It's always going to be warm in the, much warmer than in a greenhouse or outside. And we'll see, it shouldn't be more than a couple of weeks before they come up. Some of them come up, and then it's just desperately keeping them alive for 3 months. It's the darkness and the cold, when you get a mixture of snow or ice or frost and darkness, the whole thing, and a few hours of sunlight, those are the things that will kill your onion seeds. But if you don't sow them now, they won't be big enough to destroy your opponents then when it comes to late August, early September. So anyway, that's the first sowing of the year.